iSnoopDogg.com, online radio, free bets and sports picks. Listen in, my gambling degenerate friends. Listen in, my bettors. Listen, if you can, if you got the time. I got some important news for you. It can make you money. It can put cash in your pocket. I don't mind getting these games out early. Here's the thing. I am the GOAT. iSnoopDogg.com, online radio, free bets and sports picks is the GOAT, the number one, the best to ever do it. You listening to him. Understand? I hope you do, because the reason I put these out as late as possible is because I am on the map. And it is a possibility that these lines do adjust lines in places that could affect the line based on what I am picking as a winner. Just keep that in mind. iSnoopDogg.com, online radio, free bets and sports picks. It's just a possibility, but I'm sure it will all work out. And I'm sure the winner will find its way to iSnoopDogg.com, online radio, free bets and sports picks. I have a whole bunch of work in front of me, but I got this football game for you as early as possible, boss. 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Tonight, hockey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh my God, I got 14 games I got to do tonight for NHL. I got to get to work. I got to get things cooking, but I wanted to get these NFL lines out for iSnoopDogg.com, online radio, free bets and sports picks as early as possible so that our listeners can get their pick in as soon as possible and maybe do some of their own research. Whatever you want to do, iSnoopDogg.com, online radio, free bets and sports picks is here for you to give you a wins in the wins category and some cash in your pocket. iSnoopDogg.com, online radio, free bets and sports picks in all sports. Yesterday on Wednesday, October 8th, went 6-10. We had 6 wins and 10 losses. However, all of our locks hit. We had the Brewers over as a lock in baseball. That hit. We suggested LAFC to win the game at -200. That was a win. iSnoopDogg.com, online radio, free bets and sports picks. One of the losses had the Aces up 15 going into the fourth quarter. What a meltdown. Was it a lock or was it a trap? WNBA Finals. Lots of viewers. Highly televised, publicized game. Up 15 in the fourth, -4.5. Was it a lock or was it a trap? iSnoopDogg.com, online radio, free bets and sports picks had the Aces covering the 4.5 point spread. The Aces were up 15 going into the fourth quarter. The iSnoopDogg.com, online radio, free bets and sports picks had the Aces covering the 4.5 point spread. Had the Aces with the money line, which did cover. So don't be too greedy. And the over was won for iSnoopDogg.com, online radio, free bets and sports picks. Watch out for these WNBA games. They are thrilling. They are exciting. And these women can play the game. The other lock was Bruins. Bruins in NHL. We had the Bruins as the upset of the night. Also on iSnoopDogg.com online magazine had that game going under. Bruins won plus 165 on the road as our on game of the night. Not only did iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks hit that Bruins win, but they also had the under, and on top of that, had the exact amount of points that the Bruins would be scoring. So it looks like we may have the correct formula when it comes to putting it into our point system, which we have about 7 or 8 now at this point. Different sports. With basketball, I have about 10. iSnoopDogg.com, online radio, free bets and sports picks has about 10 different categories with basketball. So depending on the sport, we have at the least 6 to 7 categories, 10 different categories. Baseball, we have bullpens, ERAs, starting pitchings, aways, homes, and of course live betting action, which at this point plays a huge part in modern day gambling. This ain't your daddy's game no more, son. This ain't your daddy's game no more. Your daddy didn't have to deal with live betting action. People on their phones, from mothers to to nephews, to cousins, fathers, sons, 13-year-olds, 100-year-olds, people that know what they're talking about, people who don't know what they're talking about, all affecting one game. You don't have to go to the casino no more. You don't have to sit at the casino no more. You don't have to have a bookie that no one in their fucking book has a fucking bookie. You don't need to have one anymore. You download an app on your phone. You say, wow, this is the game iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks is talking about. So obviously the rest of America must be talking about it too. If iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks is talking about it. So now everyone goes on these things and they can play a huge major part in this game. If you actually think the amount of money that is involved in these games are just being tossed up in the air by these college graduates who watch every single penny, you're crazy. You're crazy. There's too much money involved. There's just too much money and politics involved in modern day sporting event. You can either believe it or not. You can either keep it in mind or don't. You can either lose a love for the game and want to watch it with your, favorite fucking socks on, or you can think that there's politics and major money involved in it where it affects the final score. I mean, they have mathematicians that kick my ass out of the water. They got computers that got 10 million categories instead of my measly 10. But you know what they don't got? They don't got my heart. They don't got my love for the game, baby. They don't got my feel for the game. I can smell the fucking paint on a basketball court. I know the taste of freshly cut grass on the football field. I know what it's like to hear my soccer ball ding off the soccer post. I've hit a few slap shots myself. I've slid in to home base, my friend. I have put my foot on first, second, and third, and I've made a home run. Don't you worry, I've hit home runs out of the park, and I know what it's like sitting behind that diamond here at iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks. So we got a feel for the game over these computers and all these other mathematicians and whatnot here at iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks. We know what it's like. We hang with the players. We know what the gear, the weight of the gear. We know the game. We know how it's played. So here we go. NFL, you know how it goes. I'm going to get these NHL scores out tonight. I'm going to get Major League Baseball out tonight. But our game of the night is, of course, highlighted. Anyway, back to what I was saying before NFL. This ain't your daddy's game no more. So where these live bettors' actions affect the game. So the later I can get these point spreads out, some call it my ego. I say I'm number one in the world, and I have a website that I market across the country on a daily basis. So I make the argument that chances are I am most likely seen by people in the industry who have an impact and influence on these initial opening lines, along with bettors across the country who most likely at some point run into iSnoopDogg.com and take their line that they see into consideration after they see their bet. So the later I can get out the bet, the better, because my final pick won't be affected. It would be more towards the line that we are basing the averages and statistics off. Here we go. iSnoopDogg.com online radio. Free bets and sports picks. Eagles at the Giants. The Eagles are minus 7.5 in this game from ESPN, opening line from Vegas. Minus 7.5 with the point total of 40.5. Now I got the Eagles, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks, as we always do. Has about 7 or 8 different categories for these particular games. We have a few trends we took into consideration that we did our research and doubled up and looked up on. We did our injuries updates. We have our live betting action from 3:24 p.m. Eastern time that this video will be posted right around 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. Live betting action up to date until that time. Eagles 25.25 to the Giants 16.2. Now you got the number 6. They got the number Philadelphia. You got the number 12 team in scoring in the NFL playing. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Giants. 07. Yeah, I don't think we forgot. No one remembers the Super Bowl around here. Everyone remembers 16-0. Just for all you non-Patriot fans who won, who 16-0 is all we remember. 17-1. We lost one game. We won 18. We won 16-0. We went undefeated. I just want to let everyone know that's what the Patriot fans around here always remember. They remember the 16-0 season. Anyway, Giants are 28th in scoring. Back to business. Giants 28th to scoring in the league. So Eagles, we got number 12 scoring. Giants, 28 scoring. Eagles, 25.25 to the Giants, 16.2. I got the Eagles on the road as one of our categories. There's 25.5 points per game on the road. I got the Giants at the home scoring 15 points per game. That would give the Eagles and the Giants at iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks, predicted score, pre-game based on averages and statistics, trends, live betting action, and so much more. A final score of 25-16, which would cover the spread of minus 7.5. The Eagles would win by 9 points. That would cover the 7.5 point spread. Now, if you're looking for an extra reason of why these numbers might be dead on with Vegas, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks based on averages and statistics has a final score of 41 total points, with 41 total points based on our 25-16 predicted final score based on averages and statistics for this particular football game, Eagles at the Giants, 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time start. That would give us 41 points. Vegas has 40.5 points. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks will take these two picks towards their record of their quest to be the best, which is currently at 979 and 953 in its last 1,922 picks against the spread, over, under, and money line. We'll take the Eagles at minus 7.5 to cover 7.5 points in this game, and the game to go over 40.5 points. If these teams play to at least their average, this game will go over. And if these teams play to at least their averages, the Eagles will cover the 7.5 point spread. This is iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks. We have the hockey coming up. I'll have hockey posted, and we have baseball. October playoffs. These playoffs have been all over the place. Yankees, can you believe the way they're playing? Oh my God, if the Yankees ain't fucking me by fucking over the Red Sox, they're fucking me somewhere else. I'll tell you, these fucking Yankees, they fuck me every fucking time. I get fucked by the Yankees every fucking time. These fucking Yankees, I wish the averages would go against them. They suck. They're the better team, and they fuck me still. I wish the averages would go against them. No matter what these fucking Yankees do, they fuck me over every fucking time. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks. I got hockey and baseball on the way. Thanks for listening in. Excuse my language for any women listening. If I offended anyone out there. iSnoopDogg.com online radio.